bottom. From the bottom. You know we got 'em.
What's happening? Dang, that was extra loud, but you know what it is. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wait. You know who it be. Your podcast truly from the bottom, cause Hillary got 'em. You heard me? How y'all doing out there? Happy holidays. All y'all youngsters, all y'all young old folk, old young folks, however you want to put it. How's it going?
What's going on, y'all? Oh, man, we apologize for missing last week, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, the episode got deleted. Probably because I forgot to hit save and my computer went off.
Yo, when something told me to hit save just because. But hey, when you have a house full of kids, that's what happens.
You got a point. Hey, happy holidays to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Glad y'all rocking with your boys once again.
Dang, these things extra loud, you heard me? I ain't even mad though.
How it sound? Play it back. How it sound?
No, it's fine. It's cool. Might have to just turn the volume down a little bit.
Is this turned up?
Oh, this cool. Yeah, these are cool. Say something.
Yellow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn yours down a little bit, a little snip. All right, cool. Go.
Hello.
All right, cool.
You gonna take that part out? We stop.
No, I never stopped. I kept it going.
I know. You ain't gonna take that part out?
Probably, man. You know I'm a blooper type of cat, man.
You said that was a blooper. Take that part out.
Oh man. But hey, hopefully everybody holiday went by pretty well. No scrapes and burns or bruises. If so, in a good way. If you know what I mean.
Happy belated Christmas.
I was about to say birthdays.
Wait, can you have a belated Christmas?
Happy belated Christmas. Yeah.
Well, we don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, happy belated Christmas to everybody out there.
Yeah.
We couldn't get that Christmas episode out. Oh, it was a good one, too.
Yo, it was. All that breath that was wasted. It wasn't even wasted. We know. I couldn't even. Damn. That was a good soul episode.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The second time that happened. I ain't doing no. I'm gonna make sure I say this one. But my computer be acting janky, man. My brother-in-law told me, "Ooh, your computer way out of date." I'm like, "Well, damn, what could I do? Help a brother out? Shoot, spread some knowledge." He was like, ain't much I can do."
Yeah.
I just felt like the worst person on earth. I'm like, damn, it's Christmas. You the Microsoft tech guy, damn.
Oh, I be thinking, you know what? With this podcast, you do get podcast burnout.
Sometimes, yeah.
You know, about, putting the episode out and getting it ready and sending out all the messages and the emails. But it's something we like to do, so, I'm glad y'all with us because we really going to take off now.
Be like a little speed runner.
We on some new equipment right now as we speak.
Andale. Yeah, shout out to Mrs. Williams, a.k.a. Megan Love.
Yeah, we steady spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, she hooked the brother up with some new little mics, They on point. They packing power. You heard me? I ain't gonna front, but shoot, that's how you get it done.
Yes, sir. We
might have some in between the week episodes. Never know.
Ain't no telling now.
Yeah. We don't have to drop it off like kids no more, because we had to drop the equipment off. Be like, all right, son, is you this week, huh, son? I got you, son. I'll meet you. Get it, yeah. Now it's, I got it at the crib, man. Just let me know what's happening. You heard me? Yeah. I say drop them off like kids.
Yeah, we doing it real good right now.
Yeah.
A long time ago, we wasn't expecting this, but next year. I mean, not next year. Wait. Next month.
I'm about to say, that's next year. He's still at 17. I'm good. Oh, man.
Well, what he said is we coming up on our year anniversary next month. And, man, we more than blessed to have y'all with us this far. From all our old listeners to all our new listeners. We probably do another shout out episode like we did in episode 4, 5. That we was so new to it that we just was thanking everybody when we first started.
I can't believe we about to be on episode 4. I mean 4.
Yeah, okay, never mind. He don't know what number we on.
This episode 4, is it?
Yeah, you know. But hey, let's get this rolling.
Like the Michelin Man.
You ready for number 1?
I'm ready for number 1. Are you ready for number 1?
All right. So this question right here, they wanted to hear our take on it with all the scandal going on in Hollywood, all the allegations. This comes from Keith Hayes, host of In the Booth on the Wabazoo Network. Keith, I hope I said that right.
He was practicing before we started.
Yeah, but hey, check out his show. Amazing show, amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
But the question was, read, kids. Reading is fundamental for times like this. So here's the thought about Michael Jackson and Corey Feldman. Corey was one of his biggest friends, and Corey is now out there speaking out about all of these abuse and sexual allegations against Hollywood and music higher-ups. Why would he hang with Michael Jackson, that meant Corey, if Michael Jackson was a child molester? Wouldn't he be a victim? What if Corey and Michael and all the other kids that hung with Michael were part of a group of kids who were molested but were afraid to speak out? What if Michael was about to blow the lid off of everything and help these kids, but someone higher up got word of it and put a spin on Michael to ruin and discredit him? Kind of makes you wonder about the whole Hollywood music industry scandal. And remember, people, it was Matt Lauer who ripped Corey apart on the Today Show and tried to discredit him and make him look like a crackpot. And he is now gone from the Today Show. All of the stuff may be coming together. What's your thought about that? Thanks for the question. Thanks for wanting to hear our take on the Keith.
Yeah. My take on that, man. Hollywood itself, it is weird itself, because I'll say it goes as far as like a regular manager on a job, right? If a chick wants either more money or either dude, and they go to the manager, be like, well, such and such, I think I deserve such and such. And some of them be like, in that type of position, be like, well, what are you willing to do for it? And if that person does something, and then the manager comes through and give them that position, now you're doing something. It's underneath the radar, because I'm pretty sure what they're going to tell you, let what happened just happen. Let that go underneath the radar. Unseen. I don't want nobody to, don't tell nobody about that. They have some, that's going on all the time. Now, when you come to the child porn, not child pornography, but the child molestation, when it comes to Hollywood, you got to think about it. These people are with these kids all day. All day. And there's some parents who give these people of Hollywood like max power over their kids. Just like, okay, because the kid's bringing in money. So these kids are constantly being touched, and because there's many actors and actresses who spoke out about being molested and even on drugs while being children. Children being fed drugs so they can commit these sex acts on these Hollywood movie stars. And there's been multiple of them that said that. Michael Jackson could have been, I say, he could have been one, or probably he was one, because
he'd been in the industry since he was a little kid. And
you can tell how he act around kids. It wasn't that he wanted to molest kids. It looked as if, honestly, he wasn't. He hasn't. In some ways, he hasn't grown as a man. He still has that child
mentality.
Yeah, because he haven't had a childhood. I mean, you think about all the stuff that he's been through while being in music.
Well, in the limelight, so
And-
you
yeah,
no, he
and-
couldn't live a regular childhood.
He could not be a regular child. And a lot of kids are like that. So when you can't be a regular child, you're around nothing but adults. And they're going to say, oh, come to Uncle so-and-so. Come on now, man.
But my take on it is, Corey, he had a chance. I mean, why wouldn't he say it now? Michael not here. You know, if Michael was molesting him.
hmm
But certain people do die mysterious. And you know, they people higher up will silence people because they know it's going to damage a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I can see somebody that could have happened to Michael, Prince, a lot of people.
Yep.
You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say suicide or something like that. Even though suicide's a major issue, but like the person on top of the world, I mean, that don't mean they happy. But then you got to think that they really take themselves out,
Or did somebody?
or somebody else who's trying to silence.
It's always when they coming out the blue.
But you know, if Michael would have came out and said, you know, some higher ups did some stuff, everybody would have came out because that was like he was the most like one of the most powerful people.
And I think that's what it was, dog.
But then like even these actors coming out now,
Terry Crews, was one
yeah,
of them
like
that
Terry
just came
Crews,
out.
like a dude grabbed Terry Crews. Like I
front
don't
of
know
his
if you know
wife.
this dude big as a house,
Yeah, he played football.
you
He
know.
was a
But then
linebacker.
some people be like, you ain't gonna make it in Hollywood if you say something. I cut off your lifeline. You know, and then Terry couldn't hit the guy because
he didn't want to be looked at as
the
that
angry
angry
black
black
guy.
man.
Yeah, people then, you know, even though he always positive, there's still people out there that's waiting for him to mess up.
That's
You know, he a positive family man, and like he mess up, they gonna be like, I knew it.
They gonna
I
have
knew he was
headlines.
like that.
Angry Terry Crews punches producer.
Producer.
That would be the headline, and everybody's gonna look at it. Wow, wow, wow. Then all of a sudden he gonna go on TV. He be like, man, I'm saying this man did such and such, and it's always gonna be an allegation of well. And that's the thing though. When people do come out and speak, a lot of people look at these people crazy. Cause you think about it,
Well, then they be like, well, why didn't you do something about it?
and that with the same thing that you just said, because it would have been basically his whole career wouldn't be what it was now.
But I mean, it's
Or
not
it would've
just it's not just him though. It's
a lot.
it's every different color. I mean, it's them predators up there who got that power to know, like, if you want to make it in Hollywood, you want to make it in music, you know, who predators on these people, because they know that they have the power or the resources that you need to make it to that stardom level.
And that's what it be though, dog. It be people so busy looking into the limelight, they losing themselves. Why you think with a lot of people that's in the music industry, if they did commit suicide, or if they are going through something that's so heavy,
Or like Prince.
what was his cause of death?
I don't know. I think they say overdose or something.
They always say that about musicians, bro. But
Or
you
like
think about it.
like they said, Robin Williams.
They say he committed suicide, but
committed
what was he really
suicide.
about to do? Because a lot of musicians, artists, actors, actresses, anybody, a lot of people that are famous and have that type of money, right when they get clean, it seems like that's when they fade away and die. It's kind of like they get away from it, and it's like whoever has that like the puppet, they're the puppet and the people got the strings. Whoever's holding the strings, it's like they broke off the string. And it's like, I'm about to let this be known, and the people just can them. Because Whitney Houston, they say she overdosed, correct? But wasn't she just sober? Wasn't she just going to rehab?
Well, I don't know about that. I heard about that. I heard Whitney was wild back in the day. I heard, you know how everybody said when she got with Bobby made her wild? I heard that Whitney was already wild before Bobby.
Probably. But you know what, though? After looking at the preacher's wife, Whitney had the most beautiful, loving spirit on them. I'm like,
yeah, but you can't tell somebody on drugs, though.
I'm just saying, just by her spirit. But at the same time,
That was
man,
acting, though.
that was acting,
I mean, a lot of people act real good, but then they fighting demons
and that's
once they off that screen.
true, and that's what a lot of them have.
I mean, that's even like rappers and musicians. Like,
See, with rappers and musicians, man, it's been floating around saying that a lot of them. And there was one guy who was, I forgot his name. He was up there, and what happened was he was going to this party. This is how he described it. He was like, man, I'm going to this party. And he said right before I went in, the bouncer or whatnot was like, hey, you ready for what's up in here? And he was like, yeah, man, you know, man, I'm ready to go up in there, man. And he said when he went in, he said, yo, I couldn't go back up in there, man. And he said, now, mind you, there is hardcore gangster looking cats that's about to walk through. He like, man, I can't get down with that, man. It was basically dudes performing acts on dudes sexually. And he like, nah, man, I'm done. And I guess the people was like, look, if you don't do this, you out the game. And he was like, hey, I'm good.
but then you gotta think of how many people would accept that offer, though, just for that stardom.
Man,
It's a
you know how many
lot of
people? Yeah, cause he said, this is how he said. He said, if you think about it, they will always have something on you if you decide that you want to go away and stray. Cause you think about it. Cause you think about it. Them that's on top, the main cats and main heads, they have money out the ass. So the little money that they paying these rappers, cause you think
Chump change.
Man, dude, these rappers sell out concerts. I mean, they have seats that's all the way up in the bleach, man, the nosebleed section, $200-$300, and it's like 70-something thousand seats. Man, you know how much money you made? Come on now. So you know they getting paid that on top of that, and this in city, man, and they paying somebody $1 million for a tour. What?
I mean, they better take note from Jay-Z.
Man, you
better listen to what he say. Don't just rap the lyrics. Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah, that is true. Jay put it up on knowledge, man.
I mean, a lot of people signing deals just to say they signed deals.
I don't want to just sign no deal because,
you know, like they throw, like, you know, you take a person out the hood, you be like, I'm gonna give you this $200,000 contract. That's all that person here, not the legal side of it.
Nope.
Nothing like all this stuff in the back. That's all they hear. But then once they sign it, now they in debt. They thinking it's free money when that's that money you have to pay back. So everything that you was adding up, you thinking it's free. Oh, they keeping tabs on you.
Oh yeah, they like, oh, he just bought a car. He just got his mama house. Because they always say they because like Birdman, he'll be buying all these people cars and houses.
And it's all in cash money.
It's all in cash money name. He owns it, so that's what he owns. So when he wanted it anytime, he could just take it. You just leasing that Playboy.
But I don't know. Certain circumstances do seem suspicious, because you know that it's a lot of predatory higher ups that's calling shots, and it's a lot of stuff that going behind the scenes that a lot of regular people don't know about.
No.
So Michael could have been silent. Prince could have been silent. Robin Williams could have been silent.
Could have been silent, man.
You know, if you know some stuff can get out and ruin everything that you built, you would take out that person. Well, people higher up got money to make stuff happen.
But see, this is this is how I feel what they do. When somebody that higher up, when they're that higher up, that means being a CEO of a company. That ain't nothing like being the founder of Rockefeller. That's being higher up, but that's not being higher up. Because you think about it.
They have to sign somebody.
If there's always somebody that's higher than somebody. I'm talking about the highest people, whereas they know if somebody speaks out on them, they can put it on video, put it on the internet, and they can show. But by them being so far up, they have the power to cut it down.
But the thing that people need to stop doing, though, is just thinking it's only men.
Oh,
men in power.
No.
It's a lot of women in power who be man, all these rituals, man, is nothing, because you think about it.
I always tell people, okay, I'm about to give you an example. This is how you know something ain't right. When Rihanna first started, how was she?
Like 18?
No. Like, music-wise and...
Like 16, much?
No. Okay, music-wise and appearance-wise. How was she? The things she talked about. Is it how she talk about it now? I know at some point you have to change.
Yeah, she had to get older. What you talking about, though?
No, I know that. But it's kind of like it's kind of like something deep and dark about a lot of people who go in one way and are where they are now.
Well, I don't know about that, though.
I see it in a
Okay,
lot
what
of
about Justin?
Who?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. You can't tell.
Or Chris Brown. Or Bow Wow. Or, I mean, you do have to... Lil Wayne.
No, you have to grow. But you think about it, it's something that's even... to me, it's certain ones, especially the ones who kind of be making it.
So what about Usher?
But it's not that.
Usher started young.
I was just... Man, no telling what Usher was doing, son. I say, bruh, think about it, man. Like we were saying, when they get a lot of these kids in these positions, it gotta be something. They be doing, man, they be doing something.
Oh, I think you have to grow up.
No,
and the thing is that the difference with them is these kids grew up with the spotlight on them. So they didn't live a regular childhood like when you can just go outside and play, go to a regular school and do all that stuff. And when you skip that part and then you get grown, you probably still stuck in that part that you back then when you were younger.
And that's what would make me think, okay, like when Aaliyah was in it. I'm pretty sure they had some people in the industry touching her. Because Jay-Z was a grown-ass man touching a 15-year-old. You ain't know about Jay-Z and Aaliyah?
I think you got the wrong person.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
I know R. Kelly.
Yes, that's who you should have said.
No.
She wasn't 15 when she was with Jay-Z. Jay-Z wasn't big time when he was back then.
But he was a grown man, bro, when she was 15.
No, what? You mean R. Kelly?
I know about R. Kelly.
Yeah. Well, so when was R. Kelly with her then?
Probably when she was 15.
So both of them were when she was 15. R. Kelly was the big time dude back then. Jay-Z wasn't that big back then.
But still,
he didn't come with her till later. I mean, that's when Dame was with her.
I know, but I'm saying when they were old. I mean, when there's old guys talking to these young girls.
R. Kelly was the one who was.
He was. He's probably older than Jay.
Don't you remember what R. Kelly had out with Aaliyah? One song summed that up. You never heard "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number"?
Yeah, I remember that. But no, I don't. It wasn't a for sure. Like, it wasn't a mainstream thing like how her and Kelly was. It was. I'm pretty sure that they got it in or whatnot because him and Dame was fewing over her.
I don't know if they were feuding over her though.
Man, if a young chick, if a young chick is hot at the age that she is, and you have one of the hottest labels, and she's on your label or whatnot, you trying to get on. I'm saying, because Dame and Jay, I don't know,
but
if they
got
wasn't
hot then though.
But they was one of the.
Not when she was 15 though. They didn't get hot till she was 20 something.
Was it?
She was already grown when they was hot.
Man, 20, you ain't.
She was 20 something.
Okay. Like I was just saying, I'm saying when these young chicks get around,
her and Jay gotta be around the same age.
Who, Aaliyah and Jay?
Yes.
No.
How old you think Aaliyah was?
How old was she when she died? 21. 20 what?
It's probably like 26. She was closer to Jay-Z
when
than
she died?
age though.
When she died?
Yes.
You sure?
She had to be close to their age. Jay cannot be that much older than Aaliyah.
Hold up.
I know whoever listens to this.
I know somebody.
I know somebody probably already got the answer. But I think Aaliyah was closer to Jay than age. R. Kelly was way older than Aaliyah. He trying to do the research, people.
Yeah, I got to do the research. Well, them kids is. She was born in 79. Whoa, wait a minute. Her and R. Kelly was married?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. You ain't listening.
I never knew
said
that.
R. Kelly was way older.
Okay, she was born in 79. Dang, yo. She don't look.
I told you, because she was beautiful.
She was.
And she died at a young age.
Crack. Black don't crack.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell him. See, he didn't want to listen.
See, man, Jay-Z was born in 69. He 10 years older than her.
But when was R. Kelly born, though?
Oh,
Yeah.
probably the 40-something. Old ass. Hold up, man.
Running around with the mask on. But I don't know. That's my take on it.
Man, 67. 1967.
Jay-Z born 69?
69. So R. Kelly got him, but he 50 right now.
But then, I mean, she would have been 40. So, I mean, that's not...
It's
but
they
weren't never together back then, though.
Well, I'm pretty sure behind the scenes they did their thing.
Yeah, but...
That's what I was saying.
We don't know, though.
Huh?
We don't know.
Oh, well, man.
We just speculate.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm speculating on these documentaries that I've been looking at with her in it. Be like, well, you know, such and such.
Oh,
like,
no. I just wonder, like, okay, what if you a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
You got your bus.
Mm-hmm.
Girl want to get on your bus. But you know, like, back in the day, the big thing they used to do when they, like, going around with some type of superstar,
mm-hmm.
like the dudes, your entourage, they'd be like, to get to him, you have to go through me. And girls used to go for that.
They used to go for that?
Yeah, they used
Let
to.
the dudes
The groupies? You don't remember the age of the groupies?
Man.
I mean, groupies been around since the Elvis days.
I don't know, because now...
Back in James Brown days, groupies was always around.
This day and age, groupies is a little different. You can get a
Well,
groupie
no,
off...
groupies is getting deals these days in TV shows. I mean, it's like Real Housewives of Atlanta
side chicks.
or Beverly Hills, and they ain't even married. So how you a real housewife?
But no, the real side chicks of Charlotte or something like that.
See,
how is that? How? See this, man. It's all crazy just for something to get. And you know what? Just for a corporation to get money, and you know these people get paid, and these chicks and females start glorifying these dumb ass chicks.
but that's what people go for.
And that's
Like, it used to be a time when a guy had the side chick, and that was it. You didn't know about a side. But now, guy have a side chick, girl have a side guy. They telling everybody like it's a trophy or something.
shit. Yep, yeah, my little boot, man.
Like, people don't value. Well, they ain't gonna say people. Some people don't value cheating like it used to be.
That's true. They don't.
You know, with social media, they can mess your whole world up. One click. Even a lie can mess your world up.
A like?
No, a lie.
A lie.
Like, somebody could come lie and be like, hey, JR Dot slept with me yesterday. You know, why you think he was gone from the house? Just because you said, I'm about to step out for a minute. Step out by myself for a minute, go get a breath of fresh air. And they're going to be looking on your stuff, be like, where you think he went to get that fresh air at?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And that's true.
Then you, like, a whole lie can ruin everything.
Yeah. Yeah, just by what social media perceives.
Just like if you get big, you know, say you get big from rapping or podcast, somebody come out be like, you know, JR Dot did this to me back in the day. Your credibility shot.
No credibility shot. Yup.
No proof.
And you know what? I'm the type to be like, you know what? I'm not going to even entertain that.
But I'm wondering, like, with the allegations that somebody make against you, how do they prove that you didn't do it when this person saying you did?
That's when they go through the trial and probably all the questioning.
Like, it'd be like 5 years ago, JR raped me. It's your word against her word. Like, how do they prove that?
I think it depends on how big the person is in order for how
Oh
long
man,
they'll
they
go.
coming for you. You got money. They
If you
coming
think
for
what they
you
did
for
with Bill
everything.
Cosby. They came at this dude, and you know what? In that time, it was said that he was on his way to, I believe, buy his own radio station. No, not radio station, but channel or.
I could see it.
It happening, and his own station or whatnot, and before you know it, this comes out. Because it's like sometimes.
But that mean it sounds like when you said like Michael, I think he was gonna buy. I think he bought the Beatles catalog. He bought the Beatles catalog.
Well, I don't know. He already owned the Beatles.
He did?
Yeah.
The catalog? They music?
I don't know if it was the music. I know he owned is either partial of the Beatles or the Beatles. Because there's a lot of artists that
was real powerful.
He was real
powerful.
I think he was about to buy. Like I said, the same video I was listening to, they saying he was about to buy Sony. So he had to be doing something big. Because if you buying a company that big, Sony.
He was a powerful guy.
Man.
And you got to silence.
You got to stop, man. That junk was heartbreaking, man. And then there's all these speculations of this happening, him.
But Prince was putting people up on game too.
You know this one's
a lot back in the day, and he just up and go like.
Oh, they say they broke into his little vault where he had all his unheard of music. Man, they got that.
Oh, I ain't hear that part.
You think like we was just saying, whenever somebody died, I want to see a camera crew or somebody following where their most valuable things are. Because if you don't have some type of camera crew on that, I guarantee you it's going to be on the news saying, well, Michael Jackson house was just raided, or it was such Never Neverland was just broken into. That's the type of stuff they say. Never Neverland was just broken into without cameras. You sure? I mean, without anything being seen on camera.
Yeah.
Or Prince, he died, and all of a sudden a month later, his
he has security.
Man,
I don't know. I think that the Hollywood and the music industry gonna be changed forever.
You said it's gonna be what?
It's changing forever.
Yeah.
All these allegations coming out. Now, don't think that it's finna stop. I mean, they got Russell, Uncle Russ.
Oh, what he did, I forgot.
Yeah, he got allegations. Man, it's finna be so many. Oh, yeah, it's finna change the whole everything.
Shit, a lot of people about to make a come up.
I mean, all these dudes who got record labels and man, as soon as they make this person mad, or they probably ain't paying what this person want. Oh boy.
Oh, you ain't gonna.
Next year gonna be on fire.
Boy, they're gonna be having so many court cases. So it's crazy.
Yeah. The bad part is, some people gonna be like, man, I can see him doing that. I can see him doing that.
Yep.
I just feel bad for the kids. Like if they got kids, like.
Daddy,
your mom or your dad's a racist. A rapist. I said racist. A rapist.
Rapist. You're like, whoa, wait. Mom, Dad, y'all did that to that lady? Really? Kids gotta go to school, they damaged. You're right. This all be crazy. But you know what? This is what I would say about music moguls or legends. Back in the day, business wise, it's kind of like they made it a point to not taking all their time and their money to live in the now, more so to think about the future. Because like I said, Michael Jackson owned a whole lot. Prince.
But then, once I think about it, it's like the most influential people seem to die mysterious ways.
Like
Think
Dr.
about
Tupac?
You ain't catch the dude killer. You can find somebody across the world for child support, but you can't find this dude killer. Cameras is everywhere in Vegas.
Come on, bro. You
or
know.
Biggie
Think about it.
or Jam Master. Like,
Think about
it
it.
must be like they must gonna say something that's gonna rattle everything up. Or they thinking that this person getting too much power.
Yeah. Think
That-
about what happened.
Or like they say, easy. It's like once you get so powerful and you know too much, they gotta try to silence you.
Anybody that know too much, and then after they may know that these people know too much, but when these people start feeding it to people who need to wake up,
Yeah.
think about it. Because like Tupac, for instance, like Martin Luther King, for instance, like Malcolm X, for instance, they were murdered because they spoke and they had a voice. Man, Tupac was, how old he was when he died? 25, 26? He was
25.
too young to be talking about things that he was basically talking about the future.
Well, I mean, when you want people to wake up and you got that voice and that platform,
When
a lot of people don't want people to wake up.
No, man. That's why when it comes to positive rappers and positive music, it's not on mainstream like talk about it. They always pick and choose. And a lot of people who go with that positive vibe when they rapping, for some reason they kind of veer off, because my label say that this is not what I ain't supposed to be rapping this. But how? Because if you go to a lot of those dudes pad and paper or phones where they actually write their lyrics before they got hot, man, these dudes be having some fire, dog. Like fire. I'm like, why you ain't spitting that in the man? Well, my manager told me that I need to come with something.
You can't rap when you sign to a label. You can't put out what you want to put out. You have to put out what they want you to put out.
And that's why I always said, if I was to rap or get into anything, I don't want a contract.
So you mean next year
when I blow up, when I get my record
next
deal,
year?
Next year, next 2 years,
Speaking into existence.
Speaking into existence. I don't want it. Honestly, son, I would rather go out like a Chance the Rapper. I would rather go that route, because can't no company tell me what type of music I need to make, how I need to change who I am just so I can sell records for them, and then they underpay me. You out your mind. You are out your mind, dog. That's like me working for security. You want me to do all this and you want me to do all that, but you ain't gonna give me no pistol on my side. You want me with you don't want me with a pistol. You want me with a pen, a pad, and a damn whistle.
Woo! Hey, thank you, Keith. Thank you for that question.
I know that's like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 40 minutes, son. Dang.
Thanks for that question, Keith. And once again, check out his show, In the Booth.
In the Booth and all
on the Woobazoo Network. And before we get to the next topic, Andrew, we haven't forgot your question. It's just that your question we gotta do some research on, because we don't want to be on here sounding like a bunch of dummies.
And we don't. And like I said,
I know. Sorry, we haven't got to it yet.
Oh, we gonna get to
it. Yeah,
we
gotta get to it.
I like that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we gonna have some good points.
Yeah. We can't be on here sounding all dumb.
I do not.
You know, with you got a good question. We just be like, duh.
Yeah.
Oh,
what I heard.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
But what's the next topic, man? We went that far on that one.
Do you ever sit back and examine how life really is?
Yeah, that's with that question. Life do go by fast, and a lot of people cannot enjoy life. Like how many people just stop and like look at the sky, look at the birds, look at how far you came. Mm-hmm. We get so focused on trying to get, have money, have this, have that,
mm-hmm.
Without really sitting back enjoying none of it. Yeah. You work, just to barely survive.
Man, there's more to life than to deal with life concerns. I said that in the rap, and I mean that, man, because you right. Okay.
I mean, how many people really have conversation with other people? Like, you don't know. You know, you sit back and listen to them talk. You know, try to get them pointers on, you know, probably stuff you've been through. Because if you've been through something and you have all this knowledge and you see this person struggling, going through what you went through, why wouldn't you give this person information to make it easy on them? Now, true, everybody ain't gonna listen, and there are some weirdos out there, you know, but I'm just wondering, like, how many people really sit back and, you know, analyze their life?
You know, I think at some point people do, but I also think at some point they don't want to deal with it. Because if you think about an addict, especially a user, they just using, they run out, they go by, you know, they try to find room and board until they get some more change, and they go out.
I'm thinking like even people that like go to the club every week. Like, club cool and all, but bruh, how many times can you go to the club in 1 week?
See, that depends.
In 1 month, like, okay, if you single,
okay, yeah,
nigga, still get boring.
Yeah.
You know, you go to the club like when the bouncers know your name. Oh, you back again, huh, Jerry? Huh?
Well, hey,
we got 2 new girls in this week.
We were like 2 of them be like, what? The Ratchets always? Well, I'm gonna go see what the other.
Yeah, but hey, go over there with Stacey and them, man. They back here again too.
They be like, she wearing them drawers again.
You know, I'm just wondering, like, you know, how do you enjoy life? Like, some people be working so much they never have time to with their kids.
I think you can enjoy life when you take.
Or they be so busy that they never just sit down and just, you know, just
breathe.
Yeah, just breathe.
That's like we said, they so congested on what's going on. Because you know what? Let me see. Social media has gotten so out whack to the point where if you see some people, they can't live without Facebook or Instagram. They can't live without sending a Snapchat. They can't live without it. They think that's life.
I think this is the most active I've been on social media.
Yeah.
I used to didn't even post nothing on it, but since I got this podcast, I'm like, well, how do I get it out there if I don't say nothing? So that's why I got active now.
And that's what I tell a lot of people. I'm like, man, you know.
But then a lot of people be faking on social media for people who don't care about what they do, just to make it seem like they up here. Case in point.
Okay,
I did this right here.
Oh.
Jay-Z came to town, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my partner, Kale went to the concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me some pictures. I said, you know what? I'm going to send these pictures off to my other partner, son off to Al.
Mm-hmm.
Al was like, hey, you here? I ain't say nothing else the rest of the night. Let it soak in.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing I ain't go to the concert.
Yeah.
You know, but I had the picture from Kale.
Yeah.
That he sent. You know, and he was like, man, you didn't even let me know you were going. And I'm like, right there at that moment, it hit me that a lot of people be out here just faking for no reason.
No reason.
Now, I must tell y'all, yes, I did tell them that I had somebody else send me those pictures.
What they say?
But for that brief moment, I was like, wow.
This is fake stunting.
Now I see how people do it. You know, you take somebody else's pictures and act like it's yours.
Man. No. See, this is what people do. And I know people have been doing this for years. Taking rental cars, use them like they did as soon as they get paid. Put some more money.
I remember people used to rent cars for weeks.
No, man. When I was trading mines and a lady came in here, I just want to put another 175. I want it for another week. It was like almost 200 for just that week. I'm like, yo,
A car note.
that's a car note. if you can pay $175 every time you get
Well,
paid.
some people they need the newest car though. That's why they lease cars. And leasing cars, I can never understand.
Yo, man, we trying to buy a car. Now, son, I'm like, look, I'm trying to get a nice car to whereas we ain't gotta pay a ton. I don't want to. If we can get it at like 100, depending on what brand it is, at least 80 to about 115 in miles. We'll take that because I know it ain't gonna be a ton. But like I said, depends on what kind of car it is. Because my car I have, my Subi, it's good, it's lasting. But anything good. But I don't want to be paying, dog. Like if I was to get a nice little car, a new car, I don't want to be paying $300 a month. That's extra. That's
hey, you ever know somebody pay like $1,000 a month for a car?
Who?
I'm asking you.
No.
You never know nobody?
No.
I know people used to pay like $7 for the car note and like $4 something for the insurance.
That's
a month.
Man, that's too much. Just the ball.
I guess that's what they want to call it.
Unless I was working for Uber. Still.
Even Uber, you're going to get you $1,100 car note if you're working for Uber?
Why would it be 11?
Oh, man, I just don't get it. But I'm just wondering, do people just sit back and smell the roses?
I guess some people do, but then there's them assholes that come by and kick the roses. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about, man, you good. You chilling. You got it's kind of cool. So the sun hitting you. You at the bus stop. And then this person just stands right in the shade. You like.
I just hate how everything be going good, and then always something gotta happen.
Hold up, wait a minute. We just had to take a quick break in between this episode to let y'all know that y'all can leave a voicemail for us if you want to come in on a show or just talk to us and leave us a message. The number is 253-234-7149. A special shout out to our networks that we're on. Check them out. They got some awesome episodes and shows and DJs. X Squad Affiliate, Stand Up, Fat Lowe's Radio. You can also catch our show on iTunes. We're on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and your favorite podcast apps. Also, don't forget, if you got kids who watch YouTube videos, check out Dat Kids, D-A-T Kids, YouTube channel. And if you like to listen to some great music, check out my co-host, JR.504 SoundCloud page. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
Man, you know how everything be going good for you?
Mm-hmm.
And then something dumb just gotta happen. It's always something.
Something dumb on that person that's dumb.
Oh, man.
Just something, huh?
You know how you can be planning stuff for weeks and you have this trip planned, everything good.
Mm-hmm.
No problems.
Like,
The morning you get ready to leave, somebody steal your car.
man, I'll be like, would it be
Work
wrong?
going good.
Work going good.
You plan some time off. Time come. They never put in your form. Take time off.
Nah, oh, that's messed up right there, son.
And
they give you that excuse. Well,
yeah,
I ain't never getting no
yeah.
form. Well, what's the one that you signed and you sent to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always something that got to come up when everything is going good.
Happened to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not the form part, but it's always something that be unexpected always happen.
Yeah, man. That's like you on a date and your car break down.
Oh, man, I remember that. Now, that happened to me.
Oh, that happened to me. I almost died that day, son.
Oh, no, man. I was driving. I remember it was when I first moved up to Seattle. And I was driving my daddy. He had a Chevy Caprice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm riding, going downtown.
Mm-hmm.
On a date. Then, it rained up here. windshield wipers stopped working. So now I'm sticking my head out like Ace Ventura on Pet Detective. Now the headlights stopped working. I'm like, oh,
The headlights?
Man, it was like stuff just kept cutting out as you're going. I'm like, bruh, I just want to get home.
That's all I want to do is get home. Son said everything just...
Well, what happened to you?
I was coming off of 167, son, about to go to the movies. And this is the kicker. Okay. We driving in. Poof! I'm like, oh. Well, I'm on a date. Mind you, I just came from all the way West Seattle. Driving. That happened. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, ain't this something? The jack I had broke.
The jack you had broke?
It was one, the
You
little
must
cheap
have
ones.
an old jack.
Yeah, well, it was a Buick 83.
You must made out of plastic.
It was them old ones. So what happened was, man, I remember my dad always told me, hey, what you want to do is take your tire and put it underneath the car. Just in case
it fall.
Yeah. I'm like, cool. So I did that. So I'm jacking it up. It just... Now, mind you, this is a Sunday. The place I'm in front of, I'm about to trip you out. It wasn't a car dealership. It wasn't a tire place. It was AAA. Is where I parked the car at. Yeah, man. Then parked the car in AAA and still had to wait like an hour or two before somebody... Like, I was flagging people down, man. It was hot as shit. It was summertime, too.
So it was daytime.
Man, it was hot as cheese, dog. I'm sitting... After we done, man, I'm sitting around Ryan with the dummy, eating Denny's. Well, I tell you one thing. The young lady I was taking out that night, she wasn't tripping. She was laughing with me.
Well, at least y'all had a lot of time to get to know each other.
Man, that was different because, yeah, that was extremely different. I ain't gonna lie on that. Extremely. I'm like, yo, this the poorest date ever. Was it when I was trying to go to the game? No.
Well, no, at least she had. Well, I hope y'all had fun.
You know what happened? I guarantee this is what happened. I tried to take her to the Space Needle. Yeah, I made reservations. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
I made reservations and everything, man.
Oh,
We up there.
You finna blow some stacks, huh?
Ooh, I went up there. I'm like, yeah. I never looked at the menu. Only looked at what how to get up there or whatnot. Man, I looked at how much a plate was. We sitting up there rotating. We probably rotated maybe like 3-4 times, right? I'm like, oh, you thirsty? She was like, huh? I'm like, you thirsty? We can head out. She was like,
no, McDonald's across the street.
Man, dude, I was like, look, we can catch a Denny's in a movie. You heard me? That's what we did. I don't know about the movie, but the Denny's. But dang, son, we had 51 minutes. I ain't even feel like 51 minutes, dog. Yeah. All right, this is our third topic, huh?
Yeah.
New Year's resolution.
Let's see.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To be a better man. And just keep moving forward. I don't even think I made no resolution.
I don't know.
Most time people like get back in shape.
Like, I'm good on that, huh?
Yeah, I ain't doing that one. Well, I don't know. I've been doing that for a while. But I don't know. I guess just be a better man. That's all I can have my New Year's resolution.
Be a better man. Yeah, be a better you. Yeah.
So what's yours?
That's mine, man. To be a better me, man. And to be honest with you, I always say around this time, I don't want to have a New Year's resolution because it's kind of like it's the end of the year. Okay. Then all of a sudden you want to just do something else. How about you physically make that change in the middle of the year? Or you just wake up one day and be like, you know what, man? I'm done. I don't want to act like this no more, man. I'm done. And you do it. Put, some time, in it. But I would like to be a a more relaxed person. Yeah. What you trying to say? I'm not relaxed. That's what you're trying to say? Yeah. Oh, it's cool. See, my own son trying to tell me I'm relaxed. Yeah, I'm probably fussing all the time, but more relaxed. Me. More patient. Because sometimes, man, shoot, I be
Be on the brink.
I'll be 30 seconds away, man, of blowing up, and I know that's not me. So, all the things I see that's not me, that I developed over this year, and, events that happen, I want to look past it and just be a better me, a cooler me, a younger, older me, just saying.
Well, you ain't gonna be a younger. You can't be a younger you. You don't got the Benjamin Button effect going.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just need to learn more, and earn more. That's all I need.
Learn more, earn more,
and spread more knowledge.
More knowledge and more love.
Yeah.
Start doing a good deed at least once a day. Whether it's telling somebody, hey, good morning. But that don't get overrated sometimes. I'll be trying to tell people good morning. They just look at you and smile. I'm like, I'm not a mean.
Well, they don't speak to you no more.
No.
But I do know. All right. To piggyback off that question, this is our last topic for the night, people. What you expect for the podcast?
For the podcast, hopefully some other sessions where the baby will be, a little quieter. More me myself, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Cal is the guy, man. He be sending out 1,000,001 messages. I'm trying to get on his level to that interacting and that just networking. Because when I was doing it, I was on it, faithfully for a little minute, but I slid off and he make it look easy, But, just doing more of that, being more involved, in a lot of things, especially when it comes to the podcast, I want us to be official, especially when it comes from having our site up, being more detail oriented. When it comes to certain topics, there's a lot of things that that I want for the the podcast and me growing with the podcast, because this somebody excited. You excited? But I'm just overall excited about it and see where it's going and how many people it reached, because we reached people in a whole nother region, and I've never thought that. My music has never made it up there, but now it has. People know Jay. People know Cal and Jay. People know from the bottom, you heard me. They know it, and I'm talking about for people from, once again, across the nation, and that's pretty cool. But
damn,
I see good things happening, man. I want to make it to the X Squad barbecue next year, you heard me. We making it there, you heard me. At some point this year, I want to make something our first annual something, like whether it's a barbecue, going bowling, going skating. But I want From the Bottom to be like From the Bottom presents. We having a cookout or feed the homeless or something like that.
Yeah, we got that idea from Keith.
Yeah,
the feed the homeless.
Feed the homeless, and that's a good idea, man. Yeah.
Well, let me see. What I expect from the podcast next year. To get bigger and better. To have call-in guests. Because there's quite a few guests who want to call in to the show. But we only got the voicemail capabilities right now. But we working on it. Man. We just got some clothes with our logo on it.
Fresh.
Thanks to my mother-in-law, Paulie.
Hey, I appreciate you so much. You just don't know. I almost cried when he handed me that box.
I guess continue to help out
I mean, we not the most seasoned vets, but to continue to help out new podcasters who come in and to continue to learn from the vets that we listen to and who interact with us. Man, I don't know. I guess sky's the limit now. We're gonna mess around. Gonna have a TV show. Keep messing around.
TV show and a radio station.
Yeah, ain't no telling. We just trying to get greater later. And I don't know how far we made it. We wouldn't imagine this a year ago, but stay tuned because next month will be our year anniversary.
Yes, sir.
And that's all I can say. And I gotta say I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. And even if you made it this far and you don't like it, at least tune in to somebody else podcast and give them a chance. We all about the love and support. So you want to say anything?
Kyrie?
Yeah, he said something.
He said something. You night. Somebody excited. You about to do the inspirational quote right quick? I guess I can let you do that and I'll take it out. I'll take us out.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
You sure? Is it like a deep inspirational quote?
No, it's not.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm crazy. Okay, you crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you crazy.
Yeah, you see that? That's you. So go ahead and say something so we can see your mouth.
The inspirational quote for tonight.
Dun-dun-dun.
It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light.
Ooh.
Spread love and positivity. Thank you for rocking with us. I'm going to let JR Dot and Kyrie send us out tonight.
Send us out. You ready, Bubba? We just like to thank everybody every single second of the day, of the hour, of the week, of the month, of the year, just for tuning in, speaking with us. Just for tuning in, commenting, sharing, liking. Once again, we like to thank everybody, and I do mean everybody, versus whether you tuned in for 1 second or the whole 3 hours that we had our episode. We want to thank you, appreciate you, long coming listeners. We appreciate you. We just hope everybody holiday is going by good. I want to actually send on my condolences to my mother-in-law's, one of her best friends had passed actually today, and I want to send her family, Debbie, your family condolences, and also to my mother-in-law because they were best friends, and I just like to say, everybody, keep your loved ones close, love them, whether you dislike that or not, but come to a conclusion. All married couples, work through it. If you can't work through it, work it. And what that means is come to a conclusion, whether y'all together or not, but come to a conclusion, especially if you have kids. But, we just want to thank y'all once again. And shout out again to Paulie. Pauletta, you hear me, for the shirts and, the gear. That's even more motivation. So how we like to send it all free? Cal and Jay, every day.